Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to my channel. I am Rose Quartz, aka Jeanevarose, here to bring you good vibes, inspiration, creativity, good juju, cute nails, crystals. This is a clear quartz that I'm holding today. So beautiful. Yeah, I'm just here to bring you all those good vibes. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to check out some of my other videos because I'm sure you'll find something that you will enjoy. And if you've already been watching, thank you so much for tuning in to all my videos. I'm giving you a big hug right now. So, feeling good. It's a nice day. I hope the lighting is like good. It's like good and then like not at the same time. Contrast. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. I'm sitting here with some bamboo, as you guys always tell. My beautiful back settings, always so pretty. But let's get into it. I want to talk about defining who you are. And I know that can sound a little like defining who you are because I feel like I'm always talking about don't place labels on yourself. Don't, excuse me, give yourself like a definition or anything along those lines. But there's a difference between labeling yourself and putting yourself into a box and defining who you are so that you can embody that person and you can create a life from that person. So defining who you are. When you define who you are, you get to create who you are. And that's basically what I mean when I say define who you are. It's you get to create who you are. You get to create the life that you want to create. You get to create the person that you want to be, the words that you want to speak, the art that you wish to paint, the music that you wish to sing, the message that you wish to speak into this world. You are in control of that. You get to define what that is for you. And we all have, that source within us that's telling us, not telling us, but channeling through us of our art and of our creativity and of our wisdom and of our love and of our light. But inevitably we get to control it. We get to control what is said, what is created, what art is expressed, what words are spoken, what feelings are felt for others and for ourselves. We're in charge of that. So that's what I mean. Define who you are in this world. Define who you want to be. If you want to be an amazing person, then what does an amazing person look like to you? Amazing person is someone who is kind to all people, who's compassionate, who's honest, who lives an incredible life full of adventure, all of these things. You get to define that for yourself. So now you know, hey, okay, my definition of living an amazing life, and I want to live an amazing life and be an amazing person, this is the definition. So I now get to choose to live that life. And that's what I mean by defining who you want to be in this world. Because if you don't define who you are, you'll kind of just be everywhere. It's like that quote that I'm sure you guys have heard before of, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And that is so true. If you don't know your personal morals, and we all have them, whether that's you don't really have any morals, that's still a moral. We all have basically personal guidelines that we follow, and we have to take the time to figure out what those are. If we don't take the time to figure out what our internal guidelines are and how we want to live our life and be portrayed and seen in this world, then we'll just kind of be anything. We'll just kind of be seen in any type of way because we haven't decided, hey, I want to be a person that's seen in this light. So my intention is to be seen in this light. And that also doesn't mean like focus on how other people are viewing you, but that does mean be in control of how you view yourself. If you want to be seen in a certain light, then choose to embody that light. If you want to be seen as a certain type of person, then choose to embody that person. Define who you are, create who you are. That's really what this means. Define who you are really means like create who you are. Create you. Create your magical life. Create your artistic dreams. Create your entrepreneurial endeavors. Create the family structure that you want. Create the beautiful home that you want. Create the beautiful friendships, connections, relationships. Create that. Define what in life you want, who you want to be, and then get in there, get into the guts of it, get working on the details. I have some like points here that I made so I could reference them, but basically it's like define who you want to be. That's like my last point, is like define who you want to be. Is basically what it comes down to. Like, who do you want to be? What do you want to see? What do you want to do? What do you want to create? You get to define that. We are in charge of ourselves. So take control. Don't sit in the passenger seat of life. See how that just blew away? That was confirmation. Don't sit in the passenger seat of life. Ride full throttle and decide, this is who I want to be. So this is who I'm going to be. You are in charge. So take charge. You know, like those slow claps in the movies where it's like, you know what it reminds me of? Like this scene in The Office where like it's like a slow clap and then like nobody claps. I love scenes like that where it's like that super awkwardness. I love awkward humor. Like, it's the best thing, because for me, like, that's what makes me laugh the most in real life is awkwardness. When like someone does something really awkward, I just laugh so hard because it's just so funny to be awkward. Like, who cares? Like, I feel like we make it a bad thing, but it's actually really funny when we look at things from like a lighthearted perspective. Like, you're awkward. That's freaking hilarious. But hey, even right there connects kind of back to what I'm saying. Like, you get to define who you are in this world. Do you want to be an awkward person that's clumsy and thinks of it as a negative way, and oh my gosh, I'm this, I'm that, it's so bad that I'm awkward because it's this? Or do you want to be like, you know what, sometimes I'm awkward and it's freaking funny, and I can love myself regardless, and other people will love me too regardless of any characteristic that I have. Define who you want to be, define who you are, define what you want to create. It's all up to you. It's all within you. Do you feel me? I know you feel me. But anyways, thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope you all are having a beautiful day, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your week, and make sure to tune in to my next video, and make sure to check me out on all other social media. I am at Instagram at @IamRoseQuartz with 2 Z's. I'm also on SoundCloud. Make sure, if you haven't already, to check out the Rose Quartz podcast, available on Spotify, and will be on Apple Podcasts very soon. So yeah, if you want like all that more information, I'll be in the description box below. So I will see you guys in my next video. I love you so much. Peace.